The price of convenience. How does it feel when life is easier and things are way easier to do and also achieve? Well, on one sense, it's definitely... What should we get rid of? I guess we don't really need a flower pot. But it definitely removes some degree the kind of routine, the discipline of daily acts of obtaining your goals in some direction. It kind of teaches you less, and I don't want to say it makes you lazier, but it kind of does in some regards. And when I'm talking about convenience, I'm not talking about like Apple Pay compared to cash or something like that, but convenience in your life in terms of how comfortable it is, because the kind of innate human desire to sort of chase comfort, and once you receive it, you start to kind of become stagnant in a way, which kind of leads to you sort of not moving as much. You're not really fully connected to yourself, and you kind of start to lose yourself in that process. Sometimes your desires might be worn out, and especially after achieving them. So where am I going with this? Well, I guess there's something, it's really hard to explain, but there's something that's really valuable in obtaining something, but not so much obtaining something, but the lessons you learn on the way of that path of obtaining that specific thing, and kind of character it builds along the way. Like, we'll take it in like video game logic, for example. You start off level 1, your goal is to reach level 100 and then defeat the boss. Along the way, you have many obstacles, many kind of trials and tribulations, whatever it may be. And there's so much your character kind of learns on that way to reach that level 100, and you start to learn more. Your character starts to learn more, and it starts to experience more. But if you started off at a level 100, the game wouldn't be as interesting, right? Because you don't really learn the same things, you just have it kind of thing. And that's why sometimes the bigger the struggle, the more beautiful it is. In some cases. Not all, because again, like I said, struggle is not exactly the most fun thing in the world, is it? And I feel like once something is kind of easy to obtain, it starts to kind of lose its value. And I can give like a multitude of examples to kind of support this, because, for example, having a phone is seen as normal, right? It's not really that special. Whereas if you took it back 50 years ago, it'd be like, whoa, what's that? A handheld device that can do this and that? It's pretty crazy. Or if you see someone who's got like a well-rounded physique, and they started off maybe on the fatter side, on the skinnier side, you have to respect and understand that the amount of things that you've learned and kind of how crafting your physique sort of changed your life in terms of what you're learning, and also the kind of discipline it takes to kind of build that. You got to stick to your meals, you got to put in effort in the gym, you got to do a whole different kind of routine. Whereas someone who doesn't go and just isn't really physically fit, the kind of normal thing. And that's where the term extraordinary sort of comes from. You've got to be extraordinary, more than the ordinary amount. I'm not sure if this is like a special cave or something, but goodness, yo, what? I don't have to say damage. I don't think it really leads anywhere, does it? It's terrible. And so, I guess whilst we kind of enter into this sort of more convenient world where a lot of our solutions are kind of done for us, at what cost is this coming at? Because, yeah, as innovation starts to progress, obviously our lives are going to have more convenient solutions and stuff like that, but at the same time it kind of takes us away from us and what we kind of need to learn, need to kind of go through to develop a kind of iron will, if you want to call it that, or whatever it may be, right? That looks like diamonds for me. Let's go. Haven't got much food. Oh, I got melon, nice. And so whilst I'm not saying that a lot of this kind of innovation is a problem, because it definitely helps advance humanity, 100% I agree with that, right? I feel like my dog's gonna die here. No. But we shouldn't really rely on it. We shouldn't completely rely on the sort of innovations that are making our lives a lot easier, because, again, it makes you sort of lose the path that you're kind of walking on and the sort of lessons that come from obtaining that. Not to say that exactly like it's entirely a problem, but even if it is that something that you're relying on at the moment, right? be extremely grateful for that, because a lot of people are going to have the opportunity or whatever it is that you have that makes your life more convenient. And not only that, but I didn't make no torches. And instead of asking for more and expecting more as a result of this kind of convenience leading your life, I would say instead try to appreciate more, make use of it, and also remember the kind of struggle that sort of brought you that convenience in the first place. What should I get rid of? I feel like I need everything here. I guess we don't really need this, to be honest. I don't know what I got. I got a flowering azalea, wherever the heck that is. Right. I don't know how I want to progress with this, to be honest. This is going to be tricky. Oh, nice. Thankfully, no mobs. I thought this is way too dangerous to bring my dog, man. No, lava that's here is crazy. But yeah, besides from the point of the video, I just want to give my thanks to everyone who's really watching, because I never really expected this much support. And yeah, I do keep saying that in my videos, but it's still like pretty crazy. The real question is, how am I gonna progress over here? Should I just mine straight down? I just need my dog to just chill. What should we call him? Put some suggestions in the comments below. I'm thinking, I'm a bit excited. I don't know. To be honest, in a cave like this, there has to be diamonds, right? No, we just came from here. What? Alright, so we definitely can't go down that way. I feel like he's trying to get me killed. Alright, people, I'm gonna end the video here because I need to do something real quick. But yeah, we'll post a double upload later. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. See you next time.